Hi there, for today's video we are going to be reviewing author's purpose, the reason an author writes a story. Remember, every time you hold up a book, there is a reason why the author wrote that book, whether it is to inform you or maybe just to entertain you. Or perhaps you're holding up an advertisement and the author wrote that to persuade you. Let's go ahead and go over the different meanings of each type of purpose. So we have persuade. Go ahead and say that with me. Persuade. Good job. Think about what the author is trying to do. Is the author trying to change your mind about something? Is he trying to get you to try or do something? So you ask yourself those questions whenever you're reading a story. And if you give yourself a thumbs up for each of those questions, that probably means that the author wrote the story to persuade you. Okay, then we have inform. Go ahead and say inform. Good job. Think about what the author is trying to do. So ask yourself these questions. Did the author give me facts? Are they trying to teach me something new? If you give yourself a thumbs up for those questions, then what does that mean? That story that you're reading is probably meant to inform you, to teach you something, or give you more information about a topic. And then you have entertain. Go ahead and say that. Entertain. Good job. So think about what the author is trying to do. Is the author trying to tell me a funny story, or just telling me a story just for fun? Is it a story that does not inform or persuade me? If the answer is yes on those, then what? The story is just meant to entertain you. So let's go ahead and pause the video, and I'm going to be reading you a little story like I have been doing the last couple of days, and we need to ask ourselves those questions, whether or not the author is trying to get me to try or do something, whether or not the author is trying to give me real information, true facts, or if it's just a funny story or a story just for fun. Okay? So let's go ahead and look at that little story, and we'll ask ourselves those questions and figure out what the author's purpose was for writing that story. All right, here's our little story. Earth Day is on April 22nd. People show their respect for the Earth on Earth Day. Many people show they care for our Earth by doing special projects. Some people clean the streets or collect items to place in the recycling bin. Earth Day is a great day to honor our wonderful planet. So I'll read it one more time, make sure you're listening. And we're asking ourselves those questions in our head. Remember, if it's persuade, then ask yourself the question, is the author trying to get me to do something or try something? If it's inform, think about, is the author trying to teach me something? Is this real information? Is it true? Or is this story just written to entertain me? Is it funny? Is it a story just for fun? Okay, so ask yourself those questions. So I'll read it one more time. Earth Day is on April 22nd. People show their respect for the Earth on Earth Day. Many people show they care for our Earth by doing special projects. Some people clean the streets or collect items to place in the recycling bin. Earth Day is a great day to honor our wonderful planet. So, let's go ahead and think about the story. I'll give you a moment to think about it, what you just heard. All right, let's go ahead and ask ourselves this question. Why do you think the author wrote this story that we just read? Is it to persuade me, to inform me, or to entertain me? So why do you think the author wrote this story? To persuade me, to inform me, and to entertain me. What do you think? I'm going to ask you those questions. So for persuade, is he trying to get you to try or do something? Did the author write this story to try to get you to try or do something? Thumbs up or down? Okay. To inform me. Is the author trying to teach me something or give me more information about something? A topic. Thumbs up or down? Okay. To entertain me. Is the author trying to tell me a funny story or a story just for fun? Thumbs up or down? So one more time. So persuading is when the author is trying to get you to do something, try something. So is that what the author is trying to do? Are they trying to get us to do or try something? I don't think so. I don't think they're trying to get us to do or try something. To inform me. Did the author give us real information about a topic? Something, are they trying to teach us about something? Yes, I think the author's trying to teach us about something. What do you think that something is? Earth Day and some different information about Earth Day. For example, Earth Day is on April 22nd. That's something that we can, if you didn't know, now you do know. You learned something. So I'm going to give this one a thumbs up. So far, Persuade, I don't think that the story is meant to persuade me, try to get me to do or try anything. To inform me, yeah, I learned something new about Earth Day. Or to entertain me. Was this story just written for fun? Is it a funny story? I didn't laugh. I didn't think it was funny. I really learned more than I laughed. I didn't really laugh at this. So why do you think the author wrote the story? The only one I gave a thumbs up on was to inform me. All right. How do we know the story was meant to inform us? I'm going to give you a moment to think about it. Okay. What I think is, I know this is informed because the author is trying to teach me about what? Earth Day. That's how I know, because the author is trying to teach me about something, which was Earth Day. Okay, remember, always ask yourself when you're reading, is the author trying to persuade me? Is he trying to get me to do or try something? And then ask yourself, is the author trying to teach me something about a new topic? Or if you're thinking, is it entertain? Did the author write this story just hoping I would enjoy it, to make me laugh? Is it a funny story? All right, I hope you enjoyed today's little review of our author's purpose.